Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. In this video I'm going to do a little rural drive through some villages on the outskirts of Canterbury, kind of following that theme from the Chartham video. If you're new to the channel, I do videos on driving hazard perception. I'm not a driving instructor, but I enjoy going out in the car and just kind of navigating routes, highlighting hazards, that kind of thing. So, you know, why not give the video a like or even a subscribe and tickle that little notification bell. I push videos out twice a week, usually every 3 or 4 days. So consider joining the Drive tribe. That being said, all that hard sell. Let's get the sunnies on, ready for the journey. It's going to take us from Wingham along the A20, the 257. I've got a car coming, so I can't pull out. Along the A257 through Littlebourne, then I'll hang a right and end up in Fordwich, so it should be good. We might get some hazards to look out for, which I will indicate with yellow and red squares. So we've got a car coming up the hill. I think there's priority to cars coming up the hill, but he's pulled in, so I will continue. She has pulled in. Giveaway junction. I won't highlight people who do indicate, but I will highlight people who don't indicate. Okay, Wingham is now a designated 20-mile-an-hour zone, and for good reason. Cars parked on both sides of the road, and it causes traffic to veer onto your side. So you have to be a bit careful. It's kind of a bleak day, but I keep getting patches of sunshine coming through. So I will leave the sunnies on, because I have an aversion to bright lights. I'm going to turn into a gremlin, aren't I? Delivery vehicle's turning left, so that gives us a clear run, which should be nice. Still a 20 zone. What I will also do is shout out the road signs as I'm driving, because they are indicators. So we've got bends in the road. They're indicators of what we can expect driving forward. It's a bit of a blind bend, but we've got double white lines, so there shouldn't be anyone trying to overtake. Entering a 30 zone. 30 seems fast after driving 20. Another blind bend. 20, 30, 40. It keeps creeping up. Car thinking about coming out of junction, and does so. About avoiding potholes, really, because the country is riddled with them. Still a 40 zone. I think this trip should only take about 10 minutes. Into Bramling. Double whites. junction on the right coming up, and it looks like it's on a brow of a hill, so there could be someone trying to creep out. But it's all clear. Now we move up to 50 miles an hour, steadily getting faster. Now when we come off the 257, it will be country lanes and very narrow, so it'll be a case of looking out for places for giving way, passing places, that kind of thing. Bends in the road and road narrows ahead. We're getting into Littlebourne and it's a 30 mile an hour zone. So we'll kill the speed. Bit of a tricky junction just up ahead here. Cars tend to creep out because their vision from their left is usually blind. Okay, so that car pulled out and is now turning right. Oh, it's all very tricky. Probably hung a little too close to the middle of the road, causing that red car to try and swerve. What have we got going on here? Bit of a community thing going on, is it? It's too early for boot fairs, isn't it? Car turning left. Pedestrian at bus stop. So it's quite a narrow road. You can see the white line. It's still in the middle of the road, but you've got parking spaces, so it makes it very narrow for the oncoming traffic. That was Littlebourne. Bend ahead, reduce speed now. Blind bend as well. 30 mile an hour zone still. And now a 50 zone. In the road. It's quite a fair amount of traffic actually. Blind bend. Because it's a rural area, there could be rural traffic, right? Tractors, diggers, whatever. So you never know on those blind bends if you're going to actually meet something in the road. I have a right-hand bend, a right-hand junction I need to turn into just up here. I can see mirrors on the telegraph pole, which indicates to me that there's a blind entrance. Not that I'm turning in or out. Bit of traffic build-up going on. Red car thinks about coming out. Shouldn't really, and doesn't. Well, I thought my right-hand turn was up here. I think it's just up ahead here. I don't want to overshoot it. got it in my head, but yeah, there's a turning here, and the signposts actually indicating Fordwich, 1.5 miles, so that's cool. Cool, listen to that V8 roar. 30-mile-an-hour zone. It's country lane, but it seems wide enough for 2 vehicles, so I should be okay if there's oncoming traffic until it gets really narrow. Nothing behind me. Got a bend in the road. And it's a blind bend. Bird. Gardener's paradise. I see a runner in the road. We'll give way to that person. Give them plenty of room. We've got a junction on the left. There's a car coming out. I'm actually going to turn left at this junction. Pedestrians in the road. National speed limit applies. Well, well, well. 60 miles an hour if we so desire. Drive with care. Sun's trying to come out. Yay! I see some road markings for lines. What's that telling me? Oh, this is sweet. The windy roads. And we arrive at Fordwich. I think what I'll do is go past the pub, over the humpback bridge, and conclude the video there. Humps for 230 yards. Always makes me chuckle. Humps. Draw your own conclusions from that. Blind bend, very blind bend. Okay, we've got people loading a car. Oh, here's the first of the humps. Look at these quaint little houses. We have another hump. Very tricky bend here. I can anticipate someone coming on my side of the road. Pedestrians in the road there. It's all clear. Fabulous. I've got a van behind me now. I always feel a bit intimidated with a van. Here's the humpback bridge. There's a car coming over it. To edge out to see if there's anything coming. There is, but he's going to give way because I was there first. Another hump. Traffic calming measures. Where can I stop people? I'm going to stop after the double yellows. There you go. Wingham to Fordwich. Quite a nice little drive, actually. weary country lanes. Weary? Windy is what I wanted to say. So, yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and join the Drive Tribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Drive with care.